amazing. Well, here we are heading out to the Badlands. We changed helmets to Bluetooth integrated, everything with the Garmin, everything intercom. So far the intercom has failed this morning. Garmin kept trying to take me back to the house. Finally I think I got it straightened out, although it's yelling in what sounds like garbled English to me through the helmet. So everything's going off splendidly. I'm not even sure if I'm recording right now. So we'll see. Okay, we appear to be recording now. Appear to be recording now on my camera. I don't know what happened the first time. Complete electronics failure. I can hear you. So far, good. Start my Garmin here in a second and see if that goes to hell. Looks like we're going to be following all that traffic through their 240. Garmin's gone schizo. Alright, here we are going into the park proper, I believe. Everything has gone nutso facto. It just keeps beeping and giving random static, so I guess that part is not going to work, and then just annoy the crap out of me all the way through here. But look how gorgeous it is. Look how gorgeous that is. Wow. No idea what the, looks like it's 35, 25. I'm trying not to. Alright. Oh, now my music's back. Oh, what do you know? Wow, look at all this. Wow, wow, wow. Huh. This is more like it. Look like a 35 through here. Wow. This is something else. Not sure what would do all this. Water, maybe? Maybe this used to be a big lake or a sea. I have to admit I haven't looked up any history on it. pretty cool. First part was a little disappointing. It seemed like even though we were in the park, we were just skirting around the outside of it, but we're right down in it here. This is awesome. Pretty amazing. Wow, this is something else. Oh, it's 25 up here. I wonder what's going on up here. Wow. How many times am I going to say wow? Uh-oh, cattle guards. I wonder if we're going to meet some buffalo in here. One thing that always amazes me when we come out here is just how big it is. You feel real small. Another cattle guard. Yes, I can. All right, sounds good. All right, glam shots number 1 is done. Yes, you know there are more. We love our bikes. We took off from here and headed around the corner. We're pretty much at the end, or at least 3/4 of the way through by now. We come up and around the corner and we turn into I guess you call it an interpretive site or something like that. It's supposed to have historical fossils and all sorts of stuff like that. We got out and walked around. It, in my opinion, wasn't that impressive. It just looked like a bunch of white dirt with a wood pathway to walk around and people. However, they did have bathrooms, so you can't argue with that. You always like bathrooms, and they weren't the kind to choke you out like some of the ones we were in on this trip. But again, it's still a very striking scenery. It was, like I said, they had bathrooms. We're just about done with the park. This park was in 2 sections, like I mentioned earlier. If you look on the map, there's one that's more westerly and southwesterly than the second section. And that looks like you can see the stuff, but you are not down in it like on this second section, the more northeastern part of the park, where you actually drive through the stuff. So it was a little disappointing on that first section of the Bad Lands National Park because it looked like you were on the outside looking in. But on this section, you actually drove down through it. It's well worth going here. I think it was Highway 240 we intersected up here and drove through the park. And it comes out up near Interstate 90 up there. Again, like I said, we stopped in this park. It didn't seem all that whoop-de-doo to me. It just, there were some facts and stuff on the boards, and it just wasn't that big. It was just like a white dirt. So we don't stay here long, use the restroom, and then we take off and we head out of the park. We'll show you a few more scenes heading out of the park, and from here we're heading over to Wall and go see the famous Wall Drug, which will be in the next video. All right, we're heading around we stopped at the little walk around area, and now we're gonna head on up towards 90 Wall Drug and then home. Oh, they just keep coming. Spacing themselves out. Problem is, some of them are just oblivious, like that person that parked next to us. 20 places to park, and they squeeze right up against Melissa's bike. Just kind of oblivious. You know, where they make it nice and tight, and we can't see pulling out. The things of travel. All right, looks like we're getting out of it. Ooh, bumpy road. A lot of fidgeting going on up there. Oh yeah. It's kind of like the Grand Canyon and Paladuro Canyon roll along for miles, just kind of gently rolling, almost flat terrain, grass on it. All of a sudden a big hole appears and it's just gorgeous. And then you drive a long while and then you're not in it anymore. You're back to the rolling grassland. Like one part of the earth was just so much softer than the rest, and that's where the hole happened.